Well, good evening to you. We football fans love to reminisce, don't we? And when the conversation turns to great matches, great goals and great triumphs of the past, more often than not, we're talking about cup ties, that classic one-off occasion, winner take all. Sports Scene tonight reflects the 1987 Scottish Cup, which has already produced an upset or two, with the potential for plenty more. Kilmarnock fans were certainly looking for one in the replay tonight against Hearts. Kilmarnock perhaps will be seeing, and Dumbarton 2, Bryson 3 earlier this afternoon. Well, that's the latest we have on tonight's football scorelines. Let's turn now to the action. And in the day when events at Ibrox left the whole football world open-mouthed, one or two excellent cup performances slipped by almost unnoticed. First Division Kilmarnock are fine cup fighters of the not-so-distant past, but their well-deserved draw at Tynecastle on Saturday was certainly a surprise, if not an outright cup shock. And so last year's finalists had to make the hazardous trip to Rugby Park for the replay, with the kick-off delayed until 8 o'clock to allow the travelling Hearts Army to cross the country in time for the kick-off. Our commentator is Archie McPherson.
Kilmarnock totally unchanged from the goalless draw at Tynecastle on Saturday. There was a doubt about Scott Cuthbertson at number 7, but he had a fitness test about an hour ago, and that right knee that they were worried about came through it with flying colours. And so that is their team for tonight. Hearts certainly are changed. Now, there was rumours over the past couple of days about a mystery injury. It was supposed to be Sandy Clark, but you can see he's in the familiar number 9 jersey. But what they are doing is beefing up their midfield. And Kenny Black comes in at number 10. He was at full back on Saturday. And Whittaker comes into his position at number 3. And away in the background there is Alan Ferguson, referee who's had 5 semi-finals to his credit, 2 Scottish Cup semis and 3 League Cup. A very experienced referee indeed. Oh, it's like old times here at Rugby Park. Some of you old-timers watching this will remember the great games I've had here in the past. There's a very big crowd indeed. I would put it, well, by the standards of Kilmarnock in the First Division, I'd put it at the moment about, anything from 13 to 15,000, adding up to the very thing that Kilmarnock have lacked over the years. Tremendous din coming from the terracings. Spoke to Alec MacDonald last night and he realised he was going to have a very difficult evening down here. That's an inviting ball and well taken by Millar. Pressure on though by Hearts. McVeigh. Closing down well, there's a very bad mistake indeed, and Hearts can't take advantage of it. They were closing Hearts down quite expertly there, but the break showed a lapse of concentration. Good running there, McGuire, one of the fastest men in the side. Just kept in. Kilmarnock player closing him down, but throw to Hearts. Sandy Clark, Robertson, Gary Mackay. There's Berry on the run and he's coming up and he might just get there even yet. No. Great run by the defender, Neil Berry. Made up an enormous amount of ground as he came forward. Down there by Cook, 21-year-old. That back there, looking very promising. And there's Neil Berry. Sandy Clark, no touch from Clark. Referee waving play on as Robertson tries to get through this. Clark again to come out of defence. Standing firm as Cook touches that on. At the back is Sanderson, who is Neil Berry's look-alike. Telegraphed, and he just got the tackle in, and that was Whittaker trying to get through for Hearts. Clark always does very well, Sandy Clark, to shield the ball. Very difficult man to play against. It's deep and they get another corner kick. Thinking of John Robertson. Robertson with that far side. That's a useful looking ball again, and Clark was lying handy at the back. Oh, he's unfortunate. Ball didn't break kindly for him. By the way, when I say the rain is lashing down, there you are, there's an indication. Kilmarnock generally playing a 4-3-3 formation, slightly less than line. Is that a forward-looking ball? And it's looking very good indeed. McGuire overdid it. He really needed to lay it off to the side. Their best opportunity so far. I get the impression, though, that Kilmarnock are tackling better now. Getting into it quicker. Seems to have got the hang of Hart's initial pace. And the Kilmarnock supporters all around me are heartened by that. To Kilmarnock. Cook gets it down. Almost keen and up there! And there was the head of Harkness. Well, Harkness only 10 weeks ago was an amateur. Came straight into the side from amateur football, scored goals immediately. And perhaps their nearest effort, up he went, Rusty Harkness. Well, it shaved a bit of the rust off. Yes, I think you could see that for yourselves. Did you recognize the number? There he is, Cahoon. Just that little dunt that he gave the player as he passed. They're playing coolly enough. As I said, they're growing in confidence. McGuire. Millar. Ooh, he's made one or two mistakes, Millar. He might be slightly overawed by this occasion. McLean taken away now. 3 against 2. Harkness is there. Just passed. Well, suddenly the Hearts defence find themselves quite outnumbered. All the same, Kilmarnock should have made better of that. Look at it, 3 against 2, as I said. Up came the cover, and Harkness, well, a good goalkeeping by Henry Smith. He had angled it in such a way as to make it very difficult for Harkness. If your man hasn't got home by the time you're watching this, then you might have pneumonia in the panic moor or something. little touch by McGuire. Very impressed by him indeed. Oops. Well, he really was trying. There's Cahoon. Dragging the players towards him. He worked very well for Hearts here. John Robertson doesn't even get the corner, and there's a shot in McCulloch. Right behind it, and that was Berry. Typical Berry backup for this. Cahoon, ball skidding across. Now watch Berry as he comes up for this. Back it goes to him, and he did very well to get that ball at all. A good interception by Whittaker, and he needed that black. And there was a wild tackle by Whittaker. And the referee will certainly take his name for that. Watch us as it went across. Here was a tangle initially. And there was a quite vicious tackle, quite unnecessary, as Harkness went down, and Whittaker is off. Whittaker has been shown the red flag. What else could the referee award after this? As he went across for it, and there was a challenge there. It certainly might have been illegal to start off with him there. It was a retaliation. Hearts reduced to 10 men. There's a field, and it is a penalty. It's a penalty kick. We've had the most dramatic 60 seconds. The police have come onto the field. Alas, we're having trouble on the far side, and the police have made their presence known on the park, and that is all rather tragic. Quite frankly, I honestly don't think it was as bad as all that. And there is the penalty. Taken by Bryson. 1-0 for Kilmarnock. And we're right into the end of the second half. Off they come. I think one of the most dramatic endings I've seen to a first half in a cup tie in a long time. And so Hearts are trailing by 1-0 under the most dramatic circumstances. Well, as I said at the start of the evening, they have seen many a dramatic evening in this ground, particularly in European football, but I wonder, looking back over the history and these great teams of the 50s and 60s, if anybody has seen an ending to a half like that we have just observed, with a man sent off, and then the home team Kilmarnock going dramatically into the lead with a hotly disputed penalty. The stuff that cup ties are made of. Hearts will battle for this equaliser. Robertson's almost through. And what has been given? Referee pointing across, I think, a corner kick. Oh, Graham Millar was complaining that I think the referee will have to keep very strict control. This football, McDonald is up, and it's a goal kick. Roddy McDonald charging his way back, and when Hearts get any set position like that, corner kick or free kick, you will have to get into that penalty area. Sliding all the way through. singing the songs, charging their team on, but here's a good break. Cook. McGuire's inside, and oh, that required to be played in. On a night like this, it would take a real blinder to score a goal from way out there. The rain lashing down, and free kick to Hart. Oh, he's annoyed, isn't he? Still fighting hard, Hart. That's Sanderson. Now Black. Nice running there. Gary McKay. Cahoon. Clark. Berry. Great shot. Well, that was an excellent move by Hart. They're not lying down to this at all. Very reverse. One of the best moves of the game thus far. And look at that disciplined, controlled shot. Good attack by Kilmarnock, easily taken by Killie. Oh, but it's Bryson. And it's a pass. Ian Bryson picking it up from that forward pass by McLean. Robertson. Oh, it's really showing that conviction now as Sanderson tries to get forward. This is an interesting break. It's Cook who's up on it. Looking for it inside, and that was a bad ball. It should have been put inside again. Well, that was a break. 2 against 1. Shoved the cross there. And he really made heavy weather of it. Should have been looking for support. There you go, Kilmarnock again, though. Oh, a bit laborious. That was Cuthbertson this time. I think the rain has abated meanwhile. 10 minutes of the second half gone. Oh, it's giving up the best, and there'll be a booking for that. Looking for Millar. Loaded it in McCulloch. Watched it so confidently. More pressure for the big goalkeeper, likeable big man, and away goes Kilmarnock. Remember, Hearts are down to 10 men. Well, Kilmarnock beginning to exert a little pressure now. Way in his far side, it's Bryson. That's a good-looking ball, and it's just beyond McGuire. Now, didn't this look very close to McGuire? Seemed to be taking his time, almost to pick his spot, and it floated well above him. Berry. Long chase through, ought to be covered again. Just kept in. It was McVeigh who did that, and Kilmarnock squandering some balls here. What a game he is having. Cahoon, number 7, showing Hearts the way with determination and skill and running out of steam that time, but even though he's making that odd mistake, he really is a thorn in Kilmarnock flesh. Like Gary McGuire way down there. McDonald, Killie, still Killie. Very good run by the right back. We didn't see him make many overlaps in that first half. Superb move by Hart. McVeigh, they've got the physio across to have a look at him. Takes a lot to stop him. Cahoon. Well, that's a very good ball indeed. But McCulloch has been from the outset a very confident looking goalkeeper. The breakthrough. Reid. No. Far too obvious. Twice the sub has been given the opportunity to go right through the middle against this Hearts defence. Exactly 15 minutes of the second half gone. Robertson, now McDonald, only Henry Smith in the Hearts half. Hearts press forward with the 10 men. And this is the very, very dangerous position for a team. 1 goal behind, 10 men. They know they do have the ability to go forward, and yet they could so easily be caught out at the back. Nicely headed away there by Martin. So Gangley looking clear again, and the free kick, yes. And we're having a Hart substitution. Wayne Foster about to come on. And that is a tragedy for Hearts because they're down to 10 men and they have lost one of the key players who's been carried round the track. What a night it's been for the Edinburgh side. Just hammered anywhere downfield by Kilmarnock. There's the through ball, but it should be cut off. And it's a goal kick. For the push forward again. Reid. Right, and there's an effort there as it's taken away. And on these occasional breaks, Kilmarnock is certainly looking very dangerous. Robertson. Still working hard, still with a chance. Well, there was little else he could do there. Far too many legs around him. And one of the players themselves in a tangle. Side Wayne Foster wins a corner kick. Corner to Hearts. The wind blowing right to left will tend to take it away from goal, and it does. There's a great chance yet. The equaliser. The 10-man Hearts Foster equalising, and the Hearts supporters ecstatic on the terracing. And watch Foster coming up as the ball drifted away from goal. Down it was chested and thundered in. One each, thoroughly deserved by Hearts. And of course, if the score stays like this, and there's, I suppose, no reason to think that it won't, because it's been a very tight game, we go into extra time. Oh, it looked like various handling of benches going on there, and the whistle is gone. It's no goal. Amid all that excitement, the whistle had gone, and it's a free kick to Hearts. Yet again a bad run by Henry Smith. Very, very surprising. Pressure down there by Reid. Tackling is still, by the way, very competitive, and the rain lashes down. Alan Ferguson from Giffnock might need flippers before this evening is through. Berry wants to go forward. There he is. Dabs it on. Foster. Great run by Foster. Superb run. And Kilmarnock really getting in trouble. Hearts' determination is really causing them all kinds of problems. Robert Robertson had the opportunity for a shot there. Now Kilmarnock on the break. The substitute Reid. Cook. No, he's not strong enough. There's backing all the same. Clark needs a little chip. There's a header, and it's almost there. Great effort by Cook. Now this stands out in isolation in this half, because we haven't seen all this much from Kilmarnock, but that was a very good move indeed. That's all it needed, that one touch. Exactly 5 minutes remaining, still one each. One goal now would kill this game, and that is not going to be that. On that cross. Berry, good little touch there by Berry with the head. Our supporters still behind the team. Nicely played out, McVeigh. Doing the right thing there, Cuthbertson, as he came forward, because the players were going to be offside. He had to hold on to it himself. That's Severa pass forward and given away there by McGuire. And Berry makes the break. Cahoon. Well, Cahoon could win the game now. Oh, he took it too wide. He just ran out of legs. They were still with him, but they didn't have the power. As he charged forward, trying to keep control, the pressure was on him, and direction went astray.
And that's how it was at the end of 90 minutes, and Kilmarnock kept pressing. Henry Smith had a couple of very good saves in the first period of extra time. So let's pick it up at the start of that second period of extra time, still one each.
Well, we've gone 15 minutes of extra time. The first half is over. The score is still 1-1. We have 15 minutes left of this tantalizing game. It really has sapped the energies of all the players. We've had the last substitutions. All these substitutes, and the 4 substitutes are now on the field. That's not at all surprising. With the rain still driving down, the pitch getting heavier by the second. And stamina is going to be one of the most telling factors of all now. That is the substitute, by the way. And I must give full credit to Hearts. The spirit undiminished by having lost a man, rather stupidly I may say, Whittaker being sent off for a reckless tackle, and then a key player in Gary Mackay, yet they're still in there with a chance, although they're down to 10 men. Determination writ large in the face of Graham Millar. Kilmarnock began to touch the ball about well in the first period of extra time, rather than punt it upfield as they'd been doing, and it began to look as if it might pay dividends. What a game he's had since coming on. Substitute Wayne Foster, scorer of the goal, looking very fit indeed. Could this win it for Hearts? It doesn't. Oh, Andy Watson. Well, that was Foster who put it across, but it really was Andy Watson, the sub. I think he's still a little bit cold, having come on just at the start of this last period of extra time.
And that is as close as they came. No goals in extra time. The match finished 1-1, and that's a good result, I suppose, certainly for Hearts with 10 men. Kilmarnock might not be all that upset with it either. They'll have to go through it all again at a venue still to be decided, as indeed is the case at Parkhead. Talking